Imagine a world where you have the power to walk into a bar, look into the eyes of that girl, that boy you like. What up, girl? Look them straight, and with no effort at all, your charm alone turns a small talk conversation to a deep connection, and before you know, you're in the same bed. Or perhaps imagine a world where you're in a big convention and you see that high roller client over there, that one you always wanted to close. And with no effort at all, you approach them with a simple offer, a simple business offer. And you show them the goodies, and in no time, they're signing a contract for the big, big number that you wanted without a complaint. You may see and you may think that this world is inexistent. But I tell you that with flirt, this is totally possible. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, click, to Charm School or Charmer University. Flirt to convert. Amigos, in this talk, in the next few minutes, I promise you, click please, to take you to from the cold planet of disconnection, where you are nothing but a spectator of your own boring movie, unable to connect with the people you desire and the clients you wish to put into your roster. Let this be your transport, your spaceship to the planet of love, where you are the protagonist of an action-packed thriller. And you have the agency to connect, create meaningful relationships with anyone you desire. Let it be a lover, a friend, a client, or a colleague. So, magic book. Click, please. I dare you to click and enter a whole new world of charm, charisma, and connection, where acquaintances, lovers, clients will be very close to you, and you'll be able to convert any relationship you have. Because remember, the more you flirt, the more you convert. Say it with me. The more you flirt,
The more you convert.
yes, so ladies and gentlemen, click please. Okay, having that in mind, I introduce you the first chapter, which is, click, flirting is a bad word. You know why? Because it is usually seen as a manipulative, a teasing, dishonest effort to go into somebody's pants, or worse, make them think that that's what you want without giving them any chance of reciprocity. But what if, click, what if, ladies and gentlemen, we reframe and we see it as an act of generosity that can be a catalyst for confidence and self-esteem, for real. What if we are good flirts? Click. So what is good flirting? It is an imaginative process of inspiring intimacy and trust by embellishing, by highlighting your qualities and the other's qualities, so that they can feel seen, desired, and valued. Okay? So click, please. What is the reward? The reward is definitely not the outcome. It's not the sex. It's not the kiss. The reward is the process and the assurance that someone else accepts you for what you are. And knowing that, you enter that whole new world that I'm telling you, the world of enjoyment, the word of flirting. So, click, please. Chapter 2. What is a good flirt? Somebody has any ideas? Popcorn style. Scream it loud. Confident. Witty. I didn't hear that word.
Cheeky banter.
Oh, cheeky banter. Okay. Playful. Maybe all of the above or none. But even if what you said is true, in my experience, all good flirts have these qualities. Click. They know themselves. They know not only the good things about them, they know their faults. They know their limitations. They're not ashamed of them. And they use them to be really honest and transparent. A good flirt doesn't flirt only for sexual desire. They flirt with the world. They flirt the person in the store. They flirt with the one that's cleaning their tables and their employees. No, not their employees. What I'm trying to say is that flirting is a way of life. It is not only tied to any sexual act. It is literally being honest and observant about the qualities in other people. And if you are able to see them, it will come out naturally. Look at me. And you know what is very important for a good flirt? It makes other people feel safe, knowing that their intentions are very transparent and respecting their boundaries. And last but not least, a good flirt can expose those faults and use them in his advantage. So I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, my proprietary process and structure, the triad, the axis of charm. It is composed of the self, the audience, and the performance. So what is the self? Vinny knows that one. It's your essence, what moves you and what makes you who you are and not someone else. By knowing that, you can build a narrative, a story, a way of communicating that essence so that it is very comprehensible and very enjoyable. But most importantly, it's not only about what you say, it's how you say it. And that's where the style comes in. The style is the manifestation of that story and how you look, how you move, how you talk, where you hang out, where you don't, where people would never see you, and what you value the most. And all of that is a reflection of how much you know yourself and that character you intentionally built. Knowing that, you can approach your audience. And that audience, it's not only a potential lover. Let's put this situation. Let's say it's a client, and you know the who. It's a potential investor for your company. And they come from a very conservative world that makes them not trust you easily. So knowing that background, you got to choose their language, because everyone has a different language. Some people like touch, some people like laughter, some people like words of affirmation, some people like dancing. And by knowing that, you can adjust your story to that language to resonate with the things they value. And last but not least, the outcome. What do you expect from this? It can be sex, it can be a sale, but I'll tell you, in my experience, the best outcomes, they happen when you don't expect anything. And when you know that the very reward is, oh my God, click please, the process in itself. So, knowing who are you talking to and who you are, the performance comes in. So you may say, Emmy, I know myself, I know my qualities, and I know the one I like. So how do I do this? Why doesn't it work? Well, it is not a cookie cutter process. This is just a suggestion of things that have worked for me. They're not universal, but they do work. And first of all is creating common ground. What does that mean? Why would you trust someone that you have nothing in common? So, when you meet someone that you just see in a bar, how will they know if you have something in common? Well, then you create it. Let's say an example. I look at Majid, I walk into the bar, I'm like, oh, I like that handsome man. But I don't know what to say, I don't know what's his name, I don't know where he comes from. But I realized that he's wearing a Guatemalan robe. Hey, brother, is that from Guatemala?
Yes.
Oh my God, have you been there? Or you just found it in the market?
Oh, I bought it in Guatemala.
I'm Guatemalan, man. That makes me so happy. And then you have something that opens genuine small talk. Because it is a lie saying that small talk is bad in itself. It's necessary. But there's genuine small talk and there's bullshit small talk. So what you want is small talk that is sparked by connection. And after that, his answer will open the doors for more meaningful things that I have in common with him. So what I will do is test the waters to see what he or she likes. Little touch in the hand, yeah, they respond with rejection. You see that that's not the way. Eye contact, if they like it, you keep the eye contact. Teasing, dark humor, if they like that, you go darker. And that's how you test the waters, until you understand what language they speak and you adjust your story to that language. And that's where you highlight something very specific about them. Not their body, but their talents, their wit, something that caught your eye. Click! And that way, you'll deepen the small talk, and after that, you'll listen. Listen a lot. Observe, because it's not about you. It's about the other person. And when you listen, when you observe, you can go deep, and that's when you go with the what if. You create a world where you two end up somewhere else. Maybe in an Uber, maybe in a bed, maybe in a sales convention. But the possibility is what you should suggest. Not a certainty, it's just, what if we danced? What if next Friday we go for dinner? What if I make you laugh a lot and you like it too much, then you're gonna start liking me? You see what I did there? So, how do you heighten this performance? Because it is a performance, but it is an honest one. So, you do it with transparency, being true to your values, being true to your integrity. Okay. And with these tools that I'll give you before my closing. The Robert Cialdini's principles of persuasion. They are 6 universal tools that will allow you to create more connection and trust in any interaction. Click. Reciprocity, scarcity, authority, consistency, liking, consensus. You may think, what is this, Emmy? Please elaborate. And I'll tell you, no, I won't. You know why? Click. Because if you want to chat, you have to first flirt with the world. Flirt with me. Flirt with your friends. Flirt with your colleagues, with potential interests and clients. Apply these principles and be curious. Please look them up. So you get to a point where you are a good flirt and you're able to create connection. But if you want to know what those principles are, please click. Come to the Charm School.